Hello, folks, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. ElanPaul here, and this is part 2 of the Titan Expedition for Worlds Part 2. Okay, No Man's Sky, Worlds Part 2, Titan Expedition. This is the second episode of this that we're going to go through. We're going to pick up where we left off right away. You notice my clock is reset for now. We're going to go to Rendezvous 1, and this is going to be the Rendezvous episode. We're going to go through all the rendezvous and all the things you're going to do at each one. Okay? So here we go on our way into the ship. So we are in a system called Hobeck, and in the Hobeck system, the guy behind me has the S-Class hyperspace upgrade, so it gives us the extra boost that we need to get to the next system, okay? Or all the systems, really, except for one. All right, but here we go. Hobeck is where we are. We're going to the Rendezvous 1 all the way over here. There we go. On our way. So let me start up the clock real quick. There it goes. I should have started it as we were leaving the station, but, you know, that way you can see. We were at 1 hour and 8 minutes, so I'm going to see if on that clock we can finish this by, say, around the 52-minute mark. We'll see what happens. All right, so that space station's useless. It's an empty space station. No reason to go there. Follow your marker. Go to Rendezvous 1, which is right here. Now, most of the rendezvous in this particular expedition have to be really close to home. You know, really close to your hyperspace point that you come in at. Really strange. Okay. Your first rendezvous is basically a nav beacon. It's just a beacon, basically, that normally you'd use in order to find a settlement or a trading outpost. Should be up on the hill there. Actually, I think the person marked it right there, if I'm seeing it correctly. I think so. It's so dark right now I can't see anything, so I'm having trouble seeing if that's it or not. It is not. Is it here? There it is. That's it right there. Okay, just to the left of it. So you have to do two things at every rendezvous. One, you have to go to the rendezvous, right? So you're going to get the achievement. Hey, we're at the rendezvous, but it tells you to capture a picture. What I usually do is I go in here to the picture mode and I set it to a hotkey. Number 5, in this case, Control 5. Get out, just hit my 5 button, snap a shot, wait till I get that chime, and exit. So you got it. We're going to get both achievements real quick right now. Rendezvous 1 gives us a Supreme Movement System upgrade, inventory slots, and base computer plans, which we'll be using later. Let's get out of that. There we go. There's our inventory slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and base computer. Okay. Let's get this one. Gives us 1,000 nanites, life support upgrade, and Supreme Scanning System upgrade. Now, if we're fortunate, go ahead and grab them real quick. I'm not going to use the life support upgrade yet. I'm going to put that in my ship for later. I'm going to use the movement module. Yes, definitely. And I'm going to compare it and see. I'm looking for not recharge rate. I'm looking for the running recharge. Let me see where it is. Sprint distance is good. Having an increase in sprint distance is good, but the one I'm really looking for is one that says sprint recovery time. If we can get a big one on an S-Class one, that'll be great. But for now, this will work. Scanning module. You definitely need those. You're hoping for fauna. This says mineral and flora, so we're kind of screwed on this one. So we really need to find the one that gives us a fauna upgrade. So we didn't get it here. That's okay. Keep it in your unit here for now. We do get another one at... Hold on. Later on. I think it's over here, if I'm not mistaken. Looking for it. You can stay with me just a moment. There it is. 7 aquatic creatures, okay? You can get it for 7 aquatic creatures. Now, the problem is you have to discover 8 on that planet. And one of those creatures is going to give you a really big boost in money. So try to avoid scanning the largest of the creatures under the water. 2 of them can give you the money you need to make the 90,000 milestone, which is right over here. So it's going to be a trial for us to do it, but I think we can. But guess what we're going to do right now? We're going to cook our own food. Remember all those extra items we got, like the plates and the hermetic seals? Well, guess what? We now can put a nutrient processor down. Remember the wheat that we got? We're going to do that too. Let's drop our wheat in here. Where'd it go? There it is. We need 2 of these, not just 1, but we need 2. Okay, there's one. Get one more. You could have let it go. I didn't. My bad. Here's two. Okay, we also need the Fecium. We only need one of these. There you go. Put it back in. And now take your one of these. You're going to make dough. So you got one refined flour, one wild yeast, making one dough. Drop the dough in one more time to make bread. Put it in whatever inventory you feel like, and you're done. So you've got the prepared food. Next item on the list. Select it. You get the nutrient ingester plans as well as packets of seeds, which we don't really need. The ingester goes in your inventory slots up in your exosuit. I usually put it next to my hazard, my gloves. And it requires 30 condensed carbon and 2 microprocessors as well as a lubricant. So let's go ahead and put those in. We don't have that yet. We get that from the gamma root and from the 50 Fecium. So we should have the recipe now. There it is. That's now installed. Before you leave, though, go back in this slot, drop in your refined flour. Do not start it up. Don't begin the beginning. Don't hit the begin button. Gives you an 18-minute duration of 108% sprint distance. So it increases your sprint distance that you can run with your exosuit. That's a really big boon later on when you want to get the rest of your steps in. So just leave it there. It's good for storage for now. Okay, you got that, right? That gives you a meal in a can, fishing bait recipes, underwater survival blueprints only, and is not necessary. Our next item is to install aquajets. Well, guess what? We've already got the recipe from here. So, go back into your ship real quick. Put them right over here, aquajets, and remember the magnetic resonators, the 2 antimatter, and the crystal sulfides? Boom. That's done. You're all set. You can now land on water. Okay, go and get that milestone taken care of. Here it is. Nautilin plans, hydrothermal fuel cell plans, and mealworms. We don't need the mealworms. But you get your building part. Okay? So if you go in here, exosuit, you see that it's, there it is. I'm going to put it in my ship along with that. So they're out of the way. You don't need the gamma root anymore. You can get rid of it. Okay? You can get rid of your wheat. You don't need that anymore. Hang on to these. Go ahead and put it in your ship. You have one extra of these. You don't really need it. I'm just going to hang on to it just for good measure. All right. We're all set. Everything's rearranged. We have no other things to do on this planet except go to Rendezvous 2. Let's do this. Now, you can do this while you're en route to Rendezvous 2. Rendezvous 2 is actually pretty far away from your hyperspace jump. It's one of the few places you're going to go that it is pretty far. So, here we go. Back down this way, and you should be able to get it in one shot now with your upgrade. On our way. All right. Now, we are going to stop at one more space station, and we'll determine how many nanites we've acquired along the way. If we have to, while we're at that space station, did we just lock up? Nope. Okay. It was just thinking about it real hard. There we go. Okay, we're good. All right. So we're in the system here real quick. Hang on just a second here. All right. And our planet is all the way over there. My suggestion, you can land anywhere on this planet you want in order to get this achievement, in order to get the rendezvous down. But I found that the planet itself has a couple islands on it, and if you land closer to those islands, you will never get to 1,000 units deep. Never. However, where they mark the rendezvous, it is entirely achievable to get the 1,000 units deep. We need to find 7 of the 8 animals without finding the most expensive one in there, or one of the 2 most expensive ones in there, in order to achieve our goal of 7 aquatic animals. That will give us a supreme scanning system upgrade that will in turn hopefully give us a fauna boost, and then we can go from there. So we're almost there. There's really no other achievements to get right now. This is useless to us. That's just the stickers. These 2 are useless to us. That one is anyway. And these 2 are useless. So there's no reason to go any further. Just select Rendezvous 2 and keep going. You notice our hyperdrive is getting a little low, so we're going to go ahead, not the hyperdrive, but the pulse engine. So we're going to go ahead and put the tritium in. And I don't know what we're aiming for here. We're not lined up at all. Let's go down a little further. There we go. We're locked in, I think. There we go. Oh, good. We actually locked in for once. Alright. So, as soon as you get it to the water, just go ahead and land. You have your aqua jets, so you can land anywhere you want. This should be good. Slow down enough so it'll stop and land. You do not get the achievement until you get in the water, so before you do, drop your Nautilin platform. I suggest going back in and removing the platform. Leave the Nautilin behind, okay? That way you have it in your inventory if you need it, okay? That's done. Let's drop back in here. Rendezvous reached. While you're in the water, take a quick picture. There's the chime. Get past this part and get in your Nautilin first. Now, go into here, get your pressure membrane plans. Inventory slots, right? There we go. And then get your nanites and underwater oxygen upgrades. Put this in your exosuit. Move this down real quick. Take one, put it in, so you have it. You can sell the other if you need to. It's in our starship now. So, while we're in here real quick, let me pull the carbon out, because we're going to need that later. Okay, we got plenty of carbon now. Condensed carbon. Okay, we've got everything we need. Now, we need to put our pressure membrane in, so I'm going to put that down here. There it is, pressure membrane. That requires oxygen, hermetic seals that we picked up, 3 of them. We need the fuel cells. The problem is, to make the fuel cells, 40 carbon, which we got plenty of. We need 2 of it, so 80 each of that. We got our 80 salt, remember that, but we need 80 cytophosphate, which we do not have. We do not have. So we're going to have to scroll down into the bottom of the ocean and get our cytophosphate. Ready for this? Let's do it. So we're ready to go. We have nothing else to get here. Let's go down. I'm not going to scan anything just yet. You're going to pass by a whole bunch of fish on the way down. Just ignore them. Okay. Watch your depth. We're at 500 feet. I just passed a squiddy. Now, what I'm concentrating on is 2 things right now. 3, 4 things, I don't know. You want to look for the crystals. You see that crystal with the beam coming out of it? Head towards it. We need cytophosphate, it says. We're at 800 feet already. We are going to get to 1,000. Don't worry. 850. Get out. You're always going to come out on the left side. Get close to this. Take it. Then, take your laser. Make sure you're on the mining beam, pardon me. And hit any of these plants. Almost all of them have cytophosphate. You need 80. 1. You might get the little jellyfish guys that come out. 2. And your life support is dropping fast. So we're at 65 already. And 3. We should be at 80 now. We are. Get back in your ship. Make your 2 hydrothermal fuel cells. 1, 2. You're done. Okay? There you are. And while you're at it, that's going to protect you now. While you're at it, go to your charging area. And you can't get it there. Go into your exosuit. Check this. Drop some more in because you're going to need it. Okay, you're ready to go, right? We do not have our scanning upgrade yet. Remember that, okay? So we have, this is done. Okay? Solar, you got your sonar power unit. Go ahead and do it. Grab it real quick because it gives you your fishing. You're going to be in your exocraft. Don't worry about the Tethys beam. Put that in your exosuit for now. The sonar you do need. Put that in here. We'll need it later. Maybe. When you get to your multi-tool, just pick any slot anywhere and drop in your fishing real quick. 1, 2. You need a dihydrogen jelly. Remember, we ran out. I think I left them in my ship. But remember, I've got my 49. So I can make one real quick. So guess what? Done. That's why I did that. We now have our fishing rig in there. We're all set. All right, so we're on to our next thing, right? All we need to do now is keep going. So aim for the deepest waters you can think of. You're going to go up and over these ridges every now and then. And just keep going down to the deeper depths if you can manage it. Yes, you come across crystals like this one. Pop out, swim over, harvest. Back in your ship. So we got 2. Looks like we got a 3rd one right down there. I'm going to keep going. Okay. And 3. Back up. Okay, let's go. Got plenty of creatures down here to scan. We're at 800 feet. We should be getting over a ridge here in a moment. It'll drop us down even further. Looks like there's a rock over there. That's going to be our 4th. Let's go ahead and grab it. We need 5 of these. We don't really need them, but it's part of our milestones. Okay, we need 1 more. There's one up on that ridge. Okay, we saw it. So we've got some deeper water right here. Okay, good. Right over that ridge on the left. On the right, I mean. Okay, and 5. While we're out of the ship, scan a few of these creatures. Go for the smaller ones. This is too huge. Look for small ones, okay? Look for little guys. Yeah, like that. 1. Okay. Can't see that guy. It's too far away. Okay, should be some of the helmets down here. There we go. 2. Okay. Watch critical exposure. Oh, that's a big guy. I'll go ahead and grab. I don't really want to grab him if I can. That's a big guy. There's 3. There's 4. I'm going to grab him. 5. I think that's not the biggest. Okay. We need to put our life support in real quick. Is that one? No, we already got him. Look for more dots. Okay, we need 1 more. Okay, we're going to have to keep looking. Like I said, they're usually pretty easy to find. So, anyway, go back to your... whatchamacallit here, which is... where did it go? I'm always losing it. I don't know why. Put your radar up above. It's right here. Should be right here. Is that a guy? Did I... No, I already got him. Oh, there he is. Okay. We're in. Got 5 of those. We're going to deep, deep water. Okay, remember? So let's go down. You can get, if you can get down to 950 feet, try to stay out of the caves because it's a pain about to get out of, but this is sloping downwards, so we're in good shape. If you get at least 950 feet units, you're good. This might get us what we need, though, all the way. Yeah, I think we're going to get it with just this. 8, 9, there, got it. Alright, so we got it. We need 1 more fish. And then we can look for 1 other fish after that hopefully gets us the money we need. Little guys, get them. That's it. So that gets us our achievement. 6 of 8. We need 1 more. We don't want to scan him because he's the big guy. That's the big guy. Yeah, those are the guys that are going to get us the money. That's the money, honey, right there. There. Let's get him. There. Oh. There we go. We're done. We're good. We're good. That. We're going to do that too. All right. So that got us what we need. Let's get our achievement real quick. Not that one. Not that one. This one. Right here. Okay. Get your scanning upgrade real quick. We don't want to do that just yet. I'll do that in a minute. Pray it has fauna. It doesn't. So what should happen is you should be able to scan this guy and you'd get 108,000. We're not going to get it, so this whole thing is a bust at this point. So that sucks, but it is what it is. So we'll try to get it elsewhere. Let's go up to our ship. Yes, you can hear the disappointment in my voice because that is the first time I've gotten 2 upgrades that neither one of them had fauna. So I'm a little bit upset about that. Okay, so we're going to head back to our ship and we're going to continue on, and maybe we can find something else if we can get a better upgrade, which means our next space station, we got to hope they have an S-class upgrade for our scanner. Okay, just head towards your ship. We're already at less than 200 feet, so we're not in crush depth anymore. I can't believe we are nowhere near our ship. I thought our ship was closer than this. Okay, there we go. And we're up. Alright. Let's head towards our ship. We're out of here. Now, normally, that would have worked. But it didn't today. My bad. Kind of sucky, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go into hyperspace. We're going to go to Rendezvous 3 now. Rendezvous 3 is a pretty straightforward one. We are going to be entering a gas giant one more time. We have a couple good things to do there. We're going to be making a base. We're going to create the Colossus, drive it for like 2 units, and then delete all of it. Then we have to go to a different area on this planet and find ourselves a water hole that we can fish in. So there it is. Lock in on that one. And on our way. Do we have everything we need? Let's check. Don't need any of those. Don't need any of those. We're going to get them anyway because it has things we can use. I'm going to put that one upgrade in that I just got, this one, and we're going to check it out real quick. Recharge. Yeah, it doesn't have anything we need, of course. Of course not. Seems to be the way it's going right now. All right. Alright, we're all set here. Rendezvous 3 is a crashed freighter on the surface of your gas giant. That's what you're looking for. So let's head there. Sometimes, if you look carefully, you can see it in the lightning flashes and stuff. But sometimes you can see it. Oh, is that it over there on the left? I think it was. Nope, that's a rock. There it is. You see it right there? See the top of the ship. So go to the left side of it. Landing pad is right there. There it is. Pardon me. So one thing we want to do here, we're going to do something kind of weird. I'm going to have you hit up this dome here. This nav buoy. Just go through it. Don't read it. It's not important. It comes in handy later because that way you don't have to read the one that's underwater. It automatically fulfills that obligation. Next, drop down your base computer. Of course, there's a localized gravity inversion. Thanks for telling me after it occurs. Drops me to the ground like a bag of rocks. Okay. Okay, we're going to claim the base. Now, do yourself a favor and do everybody else a favor. Do not create the base and upload it. Please leave this open for everybody else to use. Delete the base when you're done. Now, I'm going to take a picture real quick. Because we're at Rendezvous 3, right? Give it a moment. There we go. I haven't been here before where we had these gravity inversion issues. Alright. Get your milestones complete. You get your Colossus. Let's do that. And get your nanites. This is getting really annoying. Hello, games, please. Can you do something about this? This is very, very annoying. This is not funny at all. Okay. Colossus Geobay. Park it someplace. Get rid of the base portion. Get in your Colossus. Back up. Stop. Get out. You're done. That part's done. Now I'm going to create a base, but it's going to lift me up in the air in just a moment. So let me get over here. Base 4. Create a base. You got to put these down. I'm going to hit the letter V so that I'm doing toggle free. 1, 2, 3. You need 7 walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you need 3 roofs. 1, 2, 3. And you need a door. 1. Get out. Get the achievement. Go back in. C. And just start deleting everything real quick. And you're done. And back to your base computer. Once it drops me to the ground like a rock. Delete the base. Hopefully it hasn't lifted me in the air again. There we go. And just get in your ship and leave. Now, you're looking for a base. Not like that. Look for one that just says something about fishing, okay? Even if it's in Spanish. There, stop and fishing, okay? Head out of the atmosphere on a pretty good angle. And go for a few extra seconds. Alright, big planet. Come back down, head towards your base. Creaky Cats, rest stop, and fishing. These are usually on the other side of the planet. You don't have to use their bases, and when you're doing a speed run, you don't use their bases. We're not allowed. But it's directing us in the area of where all the water is located. Now, we're going to stop in a second because we're in the atmosphere again. And I'm going to go ahead and do the pulse drive one more time. Because the water is on that side of the planet. And I don't know exactly where it is, and I'm not going to search through the clouds for half an hour looking for it. So I'm going to go right over here to the right of Creaky Cat, since he has water there. He's got a fishing hole. And we're going to dive down. You can't see the ground, but we'll do the best we can. I don't know if we're heading straight down or not. We can't see a blessed thing. Oh, there we go. We're sideways at this point. Okay. Look as you're driving slowly, flying slowly. Look for water. You'll know when you see it. Look in the recesses and the low areas as you're coming up a hill. Go to the other side real quick and drop back down in another recess. Oh, I think we just passed one. And that's another one right there. That's actually water. Good deal. Just look for water. So as you can see, this one had water in it. See? Look at that. Cast your line. You need 4 fish. It doesn't make a difference what kind of fish. They could be C-class, and that's all you need. You should have a couple extra batteries in your inventory, so if you need to use a battery, you can. You cannot use auto catch, so pay attention. So that's 1 fish. We just need 3 more. No, this is 2. I don't care what it is, just keep going. Notice we're about 1/3 of the way down on our extreme protection. We've already got 2 fish, we just need 2 more. 3. They will only hit 5 times at the most. There we go. 1 more. Just hit 50%, so no reason to use a battery. Oh. If he had grabbed it, I would have been messed up right there. I would have lost him. Come on. There we go. And last one. And we're done. Back in your ship. You're done with this planet. On to 4. Now, you see, it's probably going to be busting your butt about trying to get the underwater freighter. We're just about there. There we go. Now, Rendezvous 4 is a really neat one. We're not actually going to go to the rendezvous just yet. This system happens to have a space station. So head towards your space station, please. Now, while you're entering the space station, check to see how many nanites you've acquired. By going into 5 and looking at it. 4820. Now, did you collect the ones that were here? No, you're going to get 1,000 more here. You've got those, we got those, and we got those. So you get 1,000 more from there. Add that to there. That's going to be 5,800, 5,900 nanites is what you'll have from all that. You need... Oh, you need 2,000, but the thing is, I just remembered we discovered all the ones on the last system that we were at. Is it this one? Let's see if we can find it. This is going to be tough. Oh boy, because we discovered all the animals on one of the planets, if you remember correctly, right? Lithium? Was that it? Yeah, there it is. Right there. 2,000. I should have got it at the time. So we're up to 6,200, right? So if we check out Rendezvous 5, we just got 2,000 more on top of the 4,820. That's 6,820. We're going to get 1,000 more for Rendezvous 4. So we don't need to turn in any of our upgrades. And if we check it again right now, see, 6,820. We're only 400 away. So we don't have to turn in any upgrades at all. We're done. The one thing we need to do is we need to check to see if we can get a scanner upgrade that actually works. And I don't know if he'll have one, but we'll find out. We got an A class. That's it. Let's see what happens. Maybe it'll work. Drum roll. Fauna, 5,000. It might do the trick. That might be enough. I just don't know of any creature now that we're going to come across that's going to give us that much money. So, guess we'll find out. Now, we're going to go to the freighter at this point, the underwater freighter. As you exit the system, exit the space station, you see how it's pointing at the planet where it says Rahamsey? And where that dot is located? Go up on a 45-degree angle right about there. And you should find a freighter in the water. Now, hopefully your ship will not lock on their base. That's there. You're looking for 2 dots. There it is, right there. That's what you're looking for. If it's at night, sometimes you can see 2 red dots. Someone put a communication beacon there. If you're fortunate enough, you'll see it. And you can land. No reason to get the... If you can't find it, drop the Nautilin in the water real quick. That's the reason why you picked it back up again. And just head down. And head towards wherever the beacon is. And in a moment... Did it get it? It should have announced it. Yeah, it just got it. Sunken freighter. It just didn't announce it because we cleared our screen. So you don't have to hit the beacon that's down there. You can just come right back up to your ship. Now, while we're in the water, see the squiddy there? Scan it. It didn't get the achievement, did it? That's what I was afraid of. We need 90,000 for an underwater, or any other creature for that matter. I don't think we got any. I was hoping those guys would get it. If we had an S-Class upgrade, that would have worked. That would have worked in a heartbeat, but we didn't get an S-Class upgrade, so we needed something a little more valuable. And the rest of the animals are going to be on land, most likely, is what I'm guessing. Let's find out. 4 flying creatures. Okay, and I doubt any of them are going to be worth the same amount of money. Alright, let's find out. Maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. We'll try to find it at the last planet, so we'll see what happens. And if we can, we'll be able to find something out, so that's good. Yep, we're not leaving the system. We're actually going to come back down. I just wanted to pulse up a little bit higher so that we can hit Rendezvous 4. There we go. Rendezvous 4 is a abandoned building on the bluff just above where the rendezvous says it is. It should be right here on this corner, I think. Nope, it's on that one over there. Yeah, there it is, next to that star. Right here, that building. Land right next to it. If you can, if it'll let you. Head towards the building till the icon goes away. Then take a picture. If you're short nanites, you can get these eggs and turn them into nanites, don't forget. Good stuff, right? So we are done with this one. And if you go to your expedition real quick and get the last one on 4 right here. There you go, 1,000 nanites. Now, we still haven't gotten this let me jump out real quick and just see if any of these creatures that I can see flying around will give it to me. I don't think they will. 29,000. I don't know. That didn't give it to us. Just shy. They're literally just shy of what we need. But good to know that these would have given it to us under normal conditions. We got all 4, so we could have got the nanites for it, but it's not important for us right now. So there's another thing. You could have gotten one of the flying animals that would have gotten it to you too, if you had an S-class upgrade. Let's go to 5. Hope for the best. Maybe we'll find something even more valuable there. Okay, 5 takes 2 jumps, unfortunately, so just jump anywhere you want. You want to go to that system over there, you can, but you see I'm out of hyperdrive fuel. That happens. Just, you have your 1 charge left, so go ahead and use it. Alright, and now we can go. I like to just jump to a system anywhere nearby, like, you know, right here. That's fine. You're not staying long, you're just jumping right back out again, so. Here we go. And you can hit it right away and go. And there we go. This is going to be Rendezvous 5. Like I said, hopefully we'll get the last animal. If we don't, we're still going to call it, because 90% of the time or more, you're going to get an S-Class Supreme Scanning upgrade. And the big squids under the water will give you everything you need to reach that 90,000. So, unfortunately, this A-Class upgrade just isn't quite enough. Now, I'm going to check to see if the space station here is a real one. I went the wrong way. It is not. Oh, yes, it is. Well, let's check it. Maybe we'll get lucky. Do I have to pulse? Yes, I can. Let's check it real quick. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Maybe we'll know something. So while we're entering, I'm going to make sure we go in here and choose Rendezvous 5. We got 7,800 steps out of the 10,000 we need, so we still need a little over 2,000 steps. Okay, let's go over here. Check our multi-tool vendor. See if he at least has a B-class upgrade. Plasma launcher, pulse spitter, blaze javelin. Okay, we've got a B-class scanner and an A-class scanner. What do you think? I think we get both. Hope for the best. So, let's go into our multi-tool. We're going to uninstall Mineral and Flora and Mineral and Flora, because you can only have 2 at a time. We're going to put this one in. Mineral and Flora, so that didn't help us. And let's get the B-class, and hopefully it has a fauna upgrade in it. Flora and Mineral again. So we got very unlucky with this. So we're going to have to hope we get a very, very expensive guy. Now, what you could do is you could reload in one of those other terminals and see if you got a better one. But, yeah. I do know that the first space station, for instance, does not have one. You can only get a C-class, so. Let's hope. Let's hope we find some very expensive animals on this planet that just happen to get the boost we need. If not, we're going to call it, but you can see what happens if that happens. Alright, so we're going to be landing here in just a couple moments. And we've got probably at least 5 minutes of running to do. And we'll scan as we can. Alright, here we go. I don't know where it's going. It's going to a save beacon that somebody else put on the planet. And we're too close now to use the pulse drive, so we're just going to have to go the old way, real slow into here. Your location is a portal on the planet. Should be in this general direction. Nope, it's over here. We came at it the wrong direction. So it's right here. Just land anywhere you like around it. Approach the main terminal right there that pops open. Take a picture. 5 is now complete. For the most part. So we still have this to get, so we still have over 2,000 steps to get, and we got this to get. There are some wacky creatures that fly around on this planet, so I'm going to scan them anyway. 29,000 for that guy. And these guys are weird, so I don't know if they're going to get us more or not. No, same price, 88,000. So we're not going to get what we're looking for. So 2 of the 8 species are here. I don't think we're going to find anything more valuable than those wacky little spinny guys. So we're going to have to call it, as far as that's concerned. This is called a bust of a run. But we're going to run around anyway to show you what happens. Now remember the ingester real quick. Okay, so we're going to get this now. In the ingester, start it up. And you got 18 minutes of running. If you notice the bar on the right is dropping a little bit slower. It gives you a 108% increase in that just by using the flower. It's one of the best ones. Gravitational anomalies are okay. It doesn't do anything for your character in running, so just live with it. It's not causing you any problems. The ones that do cause you a problem are the ones that... Yeah, look at that really, really slow recharge. Nothing I can do about that. I'm actually going to try one thing. See if that helps. I don't know if it will. I don't think it will, but we'll see what happens. These are the only 2 that actually have any kind of sprint recharge. So we've got 1,500 steps to go. Yeah, the recharge rate is not that great at all. It's just as bad with this. 450 steps in about a minute. I do like the gravitational anomalies. They're pretty cool. And just keep running in circles until you get your 99.99. So we're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep running in circles in this landing place area here. It's a nice flat field. Nothing bothers you. There's no animals to attack you or anything like that. So just go with it. Somebody put a hole there. Great. Clean up after yourselves, people. We'll keep closer to the platform. I'm waiting for coming back to this at one point where everybody's dug holes all over the place and left them purposely to make it difficult for people to get to the portal, but you do have people out there that are like that. Okay, we're just crossing over the 9,000 mark now. So we got less than 1,000 steps to go. So we should be able to complete this in about 2.5 minutes or so, getting us to the 45-minute mark, or all total, that would be 1 hour and 53 minutes real time. You know, as far as, you know, between the 2 videos. And you can see how many things I scanned. Could have been less, but it is what it is. We'll just live with it. And we are going to call it complete, even though it's not quite complete, but we will call it complete after this. Because otherwise I got to find a new scanner, and that could take a while. One thing I will be doing is I will be checking space stations at some point in my, off time, and looking for a place that you can find a scanner. If I do find one, I'll put it in this video under the chat comments and stuff like that. Put a comment up there. Tell people which system it is, where to find it. Maybe have a short little picture of the galaxy where you can find it at, so that you know what system to go to. And say, yeah, go to the space station. They have an S-class upgrade. The rule of thumb is that if you don't get a good roll on it and you don't get the fauna upgrade on the S-class, reload real quick and install something else in your suit, and then install the scanner again. and see if that roll gives you the scanner upgrade you're looking for. Because that might work. That might be a transition you can try. I've done it before. Every 14th roll you get the best, the possibility of getting the best you can possibly get out of the upgrade. Okay, got a little over 100 steps to go. Go around the outside here one more time, and we'll head towards the ship. Bring it in tight. That's actually not tight enough. Straight at the ship now. Okay, and we've got it. Surveyor of Worlds. So at this point, normally what I would do is I'd jump in and out and get a restore point. We can't get this because we just don't have the upgrade we need, but otherwise every phase, as you can see, is complete with all the items you're looking for. Kind of a busted event for me because I really needed that scanner upgrade to be at least like a 6,000% increase, and that would have gave me everything I needed in order to get what I had to do. So we missed out on this one. It's a video of failure, yes, but it gives you a rough idea of everything you need. So I'm hoping that this is at least educational to you guys. And please hit a like if you would, please. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you've been seeing. But to give you a rough idea of how long this particular one took, 1 hour and 31 minutes, as you can see. So, hour and a half in-game time, and it took hour and 52 minutes outside the game to get it done. So there you are, 53 minutes. All right, so again, thank you very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we will see you probably on Saturday evening if I'm feeling well enough. All right, take care, everybody.